Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6th sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back. Just wait until
Yeah, I didn't sign any mustard bottles or golf balls. Maybe wish I had had a golf ball that night, you know what I mean? But I'm only kidding. All right.
It was very casual. We were just kind of walking off the field, and he was like, "So what you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna come back next year." He was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm excited. Let's go to Atlanta." And I was like, "Yes, sir. Let's make it happen."
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
There on the field, the pride of the Southland band crisply marches into the Giant T. The roar of 97,000 fans rises with each rhythmic step. In the background, George Beatsis is singing "Fight, Balls, Fight." The orange and white Shakers flood the air. The Volunteers are ready at the north end of the football field to burst through the gate. They're coming now, racing onto the field through the Giant T. In that magic moment that says, wherever you are, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley.
I'm Dauber.
I'm Snake.
And I'm Xavier, the X Factor. And I gotta say, Boogie put the camera on me.
Full screen.
Look, see a shot? Take a shot. Let's do it.
It's officially game day. It's officially game day. Xavier's getting warmed up, tuned up, ready to rock and roll.
Goodness.
It's freaking game. Dude, I like the tailgate show because it makes it seem like we're a little bit closer to kickoff. It's like Thursday games. I was texting with somebody today. I was like, 7 o'clock, it just drags on forever. It seems like the longest day ever. This is the tailgate show. We're going to invite the members of the Talkin VAWLS Elite on. You guys get to come on, hang out, run the show. The link is out there. So go to the community tab, members of the Elite, and we'll get you on here. And it's just going to be free-for-all. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about. We'll take you up to kickoff. Going to hang out and just shoot the bull. Let's run down the chat, see who's hanging out. We got 228 people watching a dang tailgate show. 228 people. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Wade Rouse in the house. What's up, Wade? Short Fuse is here. Robert Clark is in the house dropping those custom Talkin VAWLS emojis. Check this out. Corbin Hughes says, Boogie, it's my first game with Talkin VAWLS, and I could be happier. And then he follows it up. I mean, couldn't be happier is what he actually meant to say. Thank you, Corbin. Glad to have you along for the ride. John Hill for a $10 super chat. Finally, it is here. It is football time in Tennessee. It's go time, boys. It is go time. What are we, about 55 minutes away from kickoff? There's another super chat here. StreamYard running so slow. David Speaks for 5. Thank you for the super chat. Boogie, here's a tip in the old tip jar. Maybe that needs to be a T-shirt. Thank you, David. We appreciate it. Snake, you were the only one not on last night. What are you looking forward to today? It's Ball State. Hopefully, it's a stress-free day. What do you want to see Tennessee do tonight?
Oh, I just want to see a game, first of all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the offense come out, get stretch the field, get vertical. But the thing I'm really interested in seeing, I've been kind of concerned about the defensive line, so I want to see if they can enforce their will a little bit against a team that should be inferior to them. And, of course, we're all worried about the defensive backs and all that stuff. I think the wide receivers were okay. Hendon Hooker's awesome. Running backs, we should be fine, I think. So that's my main concern.
Are you going to come out of this game if the defensive line doesn't push Ball State around? Are you going to be concerned? I've been talking about it this week a lot. It reminds me of a stream we did back when Tennessee played ETSU. And we came on here, and I was the sunshine pumper like I always am. And I'm like, everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. And JP's like, we couldn't push ETSU around. That's a freaking problem. So going into this Ball State game, Dauber, if you don't see that defensive line at least playing, Rodney Garner talks about playing 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. If they're not getting into that backfield, are you gonna be concerned as we head to Pitt next week?
Oh, big time. That was one of my points last night. What I wanted to see was penetration by the defensive line, getting into the backfield, causing pressure, and then a good push from the offensive line. That's definitely. I mean, we all know it's SEC football. It's big boy football, and if you're getting pushed around on either front, on either line, it's going to make for a long game, especially later on in the season. As it always is, we've got a gauntlet of a schedule there. After about week 4, so every one of them's important. But I was going to see Snake. You got any insight into Ball State's third string wide receiver?
No, but just their fourth string. Once you get the third string, I have no idea. That's awesome.
So if we need anything from the top 3, we'll check in with us. Right. Sam Hyatt becomes a member of the channel. Appreciate you joining the channel. You got access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis. Also got that link out there. Don't be shy. Come hang out, because guess what? If you come hang out, you hold your own, you'll end up like Xavier, and you'll just have a place at the table, right, buddy?
Yep, exactly.
From fan to listener to fan call in to host and offensive coordinator. Let's play offensive coordinator.
And a guy taking shots on live.
Me and Snake were laughing when Xavier popped in. He's got the polo on. He's got the headset on. Looks like offensive coordinator. Let's pretend, Xavier, that you're the offensive coordinator tonight. Tennessee receives. They've got the ball first. It's been 8 long months without football. What play are you dialing up first?
Well, like I said, I want to get Jabari Small into the run game first. Like I said, just see how the run game's going. And since it's Ball State, I definitely would have Jabari Small just run the ball. And then, like I said, I'll get some play action into as well. Because, like I said, we already know that our receivers are going to be wide open all over the field. So, so basically a combination of both. I say run the ball as much as I could, and then play action, and then just see if we can get some touchdowns, run it up.
I'm play action and 4 verticals.
Yes, yes.
Spider Wide Banana. That's what I'm running first play.
Hail Mary.
Spider Wide Banana.
Send the running back out into the flat. That's what you do. That's what everybody.
Well, Hail Mary. That's what we need Joe Milton for. I say if I'm dialing up a Hail Mary, just Joe Milton, just Hail Mary.
Do you think back at like the 15 to be for he can even throw one? You can't throw it from midfield because it's going to be in the stands.
Yeah.
Jordan in the chat there says, "How do I become a member?" Jordan, there's a join button right down below. It's right beside subscribe. You hit that join button. If you're on an Apple product, it won't work, so you go into the description. We've got a link there you can click that takes you to the internet. For some reason, Apple they don't want YouTube to get any cut of the money. Shake and Bake, is it Shack and Bake or Shake and Bake? Because I say Shake and Bake, but it's really probably Shack and Bake. Hit the deep post, 75-yard touchdown. What I was going to say, we were talking about what play you would call coming out. Do they come out? Are they aggressive? Are they patient? Hendon Hooker on the SEC Network right now talking to Jordan Matthews. Do they come out? Are they aggressive? Are they going to be very conservative? Are they going to run the football, chew up the clock, get out of there with the win, and try to stay healthy, Dauber? Do you think that's the game plan?
Yeah, I mean, you want to get clicking. You want to get in game mode. You're coming out of camp. Off the off season, let's flick the switch. And I said last night I'd like to see Hooker play the first half and probably the first series of the second half, and then get Milton in. By that time, you'd like to think the game is well within hand, and you get some other guys out there get work. I said last night, I hate to use the word vanilla. I don't want them to come out and be vanilla. I want them to play crisp. That's what I want to see. No, missed assignments, no broken routes by the wide receivers. And you want to see Hooker come out and show his accuracy that he, showed last year throwing 33 and or 31 and 3 touchdowns versus picks. So, if he can keep that type of efficiency, it's going to be a good season for Tennessee.
Wayne, I see you in the chat. Get in here and do a little work. Put the link is now out to all members of the channel. So if you are a member of the channel, you've now got access to come in here, join the show, hang out, and talk a little ball with us. Sam Hyatt becomes a member of the channel. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Did I already say that one? Man, it's like I was talking about right before we went live. The dang StreamYard chat is so messed up. They've got to do a better job fixing this. Let me hit these couple of other members here real quick. Renee Abbott becomes a member of the channel. Appreciate that support. Guys, that's just a guaranteed little tip in the old tip jar. It basically says, I like the content. I'm going to guarantee to give you as little as 99 cents a month up to $10 a month. We appreciate that. You get access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis. I saw somebody in the chat saying, how do I get a power T beside my name? That's how you join the channel. OBH becomes a member of the channel. We appreciate that. You also get access to these fan call-in shows. We're getting ready to get some listeners on here and kind of get a little crazy. That's what we do on these fan call-in shows. Hopkins, lacrosse fan, is in the house. What's up, Hop? $10 super chat says, good evening, Beatles. He calls us the Beatles. I kind of like it. I'm not mad at it. Happy New Year. No crazy predictions this year. Who am I kidding? Let's go undefeated. Win a national championship. Grab the Heisman Trophy to boot. Go Big Orange. I like Hop. He's always thinking big. I think he confuses the Tennessee football program with Hopkins lacrosse. Like, they're dominant. It's been a minute since we've been dominant. But appreciate the super chat, Hop. Also got another member, Matthew Wilson, becomes a member of the channel. Guys, the link is out there. You got to go to the community tab. Go to YouTube, click that community tab, go to our channel, and you'll see the link to get on here on the show with us and talk a little ball. We got Jordan Culberson driving the big rig, hanging out in the green room. What's up, Jordan? Glad to have you back on the show, buddy.
Oh, not much. Out here in the future state of the SEC, Oklahoma.
Nice.
Heading to Colorado.
Wow. Are you going to be able to watch the show out there? Your internet's way better. They must have way better internet out there because you're way more dialed in than you were last call in.
Yeah. Well, last time I was in rural West Tennessee, so, it was in the Memphis area, and that's kind of a dumpy area. But anyways, the only good thing to ever come out of Memphis was Jerry Lawler. I'll just say that. Anyways, besides the point. So, any rate, today we're looking to have a big win. I think that they should just come out aggressive, run it up as much as they can for the first half, and then second half let Joe Milton and Taven Jackson come in and get some reps.
You guys think we see Taven Jackson today? If we don't, is it a bad sign?
No, not really.
I don't think you'll see him, honestly. I think they'll try to get Joe some time if he has a chance. So I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't think they bring him out.
I think if it's well in hand, I think you see him maybe the last part of the fourth quarter. Maybe get him a series or two. Just let him get a taste of college football, the speed of the game at this level. But no, I'm with you, Snake. Though you're one play away from Milton being the starter, so got to get him some time and maybe see if he's made some improvement.
The thing about Taven Jackson, I want to see him get some reps. And I don't know how many games you're going to have where you end up with your third string quarterback in the game. You know what I mean? Maybe this game, maybe Akron. UT, what is it? Yeah, UT Martin. Those may be the only three. Let me hit these super chats real quick. Vanderbilt. Renee Abbott for 2. Thank you for the super chat. Love this channel. We appreciate that tip in the old tip jar. Steve Swartz drops a super sticker. For some reason, I can't see that on StreamYard, but we appreciate that $5 tip. We got one more coming in here. Let me get caught up real quick. StreamYard lagging a little bit. There it is. Knoxville Predator catcher. Checker Nealand, orange and black for dark mode, question mark. Let me get some more guys here on the panel. Robert Clark, Sammy P in the house. What's up, Sammy P? I'll kick this one to the legend himself, Mr. Sammy P. Would you checker Nealand, orange and black for dark mode?
Probably not. Orange and white is really the thing for checker. You could probably do a blackout for dark mode, or you could do the opposite and go an all orange out. But a checker with the orange and black, to me, probably not.
I like the black.
I think that would actually look pretty cool.
I like the blackout. I like the blackout.
Maybe we do orange and black stripes or something instead of the checker if we're worried about it.
Nobody liked that, Snake. They're all
I
like,
like
eh.
it. I like it.
What a loser.
I want to see it.
Thank you, Craig Pope, for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate that support. These memberships rolling in, guys. We really, really appreciate that support. 350 people watching live on the Tailgate Show. And it's just an absolute disaster. We always just hang out, talk over each other. Internet may be bad, but it's a good time. Be a little bit more clean for the post game. Make sure you guys come back right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. As soon as the game ends, we'll fire up the post game show. Let's see. Dalton Stooksbury in the chat says, somebody bring up Mitchell to Boogie. I don't think he knows. Is Juwan Mitchell hurt? Is that what they're talking about in the chat?
That's what I'm saying.
Seen that go through a couple times.
I've not seen that confirmed anywhere officially. Anybody on the panel seen that?
I have it up right now. Let's see here. Any news?
I remember Wayne saying that he wasn't out, so he commented back, said that he wasn't out.
There's somebody on VolQuest saying Juwan Mitchell out tonight. Not a good start for him. Was really hoping he was ready to roll in year 2. I don't know. But again, that's nobody official. That's just a poster on VolQuest. So maybe he is out for the game.
I was going to say, it sounded like somebody was crying that Juwan Mitchell was out. Or was I just hearing something?
Well, Tyler Main just commented that he's out by Swain. Swain said it.
Swain said it. All right, because I just Googled it and I didn't see anything. All I saw was last year from when he was hurt.
That's not a good thing for him. It's not a good thing for the future. But a lot of rumor that Aaron Beasley was going to be starting at linebacker anyway, not Juwan Mitchell.
He was. Didn't you throw his name out as one of the guys that you look to have a breakout?
Hope so. You know, I mean, he was banged up all last year. They talked about how healthy he was. Now here we are, game 1, week 1.
Not even to play one.
Yeah. I just think we were looking to get the guy that was, the leading tackler at Texas. That's sexy, right? That's sexy when you see a name in the transfer portal and it's he led Texas in tackles. That's that kind of gets your attention a little bit.
You're hoping that's instant impact.
Yeah. Yeah, especially, last year when he came in, linebacker depth was absolutely depleted. And then going into this year, you're kind of a little bit excited about having 4 guys there. You got a pretty solid 2 deep of guys with experience. And then now here we are again, week 1. He's beat up. Sammy P, I'm going to put you back on the spot. What are you looking for tonight, buddy? What do you want to see out of this football team tonight?
I want to see interior pressure on defense. Ball State has a young interior. They have 2 returning tackles, but they have a young interior. I want to see our interior defensive line just make them obsolete, completely erase them from the game, live in the backfield, hit the cornerback, make him regret ever being born, make that running back rethink where he committed, be done with it. Right. I want to see Joe Milton in at halftime, and then I want to see Taven Jackson in the 4th quarter. I want to see us probably what's the record for most points scored in the game? What's the record? 222? Can we try to aim for that? I know it's not achievable, but can we aim for it?
Sammy P never did. I'm glad your internet's working tonight, Sammy P.
I'm at home. That's why it's working. You started before I went to work.
Perfect.
I'm not in the parking lot.
Beautiful. Look at this guy right here.
We're making this NCAA football.
Look at this. Look at the Wayniac. What's up, Wayne? I'm glad you're in here to do
What's
a little
up,
work.
my brother Vols? How y'all doing? Y'all excited or what? I know I am.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I just got done eating Zaxby's, opened my first cold one down here, enjoying the old smoke. But I got that bad habit still in the basement. Before I go back upstairs and start watching this game. Yeah, we've got 41 minutes until we see the butt kicking of Ball State. Did I do what this morning?
Did you go eat some Shoney's this morning?
No, sir. I wished I had have, but no, I didn't.
I love Shoney's.
I had a McDonald's biscuit.
No, the Shoney's near me. They got black mold on the ceiling.
Man,
I ain't going near that place.
Wayne, I gotta ask you something. If you smoke downstairs, does it not impact your health? Yeah, I thought if you smoked that. See, that's why I'm drinking PBR
It's not
downstairs.
about my health. It's about not having the house smell like smoke upstairs.
Okay. Well, enough talk because we got to hit this. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. James Moody for $500. That's a 500. That's a $500 super chat. They're
That's
going
gonna be on
nuts in the
ticker
chat.
for a while.
They're saying, yeah.
Somebody give 500.
He got mad because last night Harmon J. Seaval dropped a 210 to knock James Moody off, and now James Moody's like, I got to up the ante, but we got to play the clip, and I'm going to play multiple clips because you can see right out of the gate, James Moody says, you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Clearly he is pissed off and claiming his spot at the top, so we're going to play multiple clips just for James.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here. Money isn't everything, it's the only thing, and everyone has a price for the $1 million man.
You know what James is? James is an RLD.
And we got a lot of dudes, man. I mean, a lot of RLDs, real live dudes that are flying around, and we should wreck shop.
James, you're absolutely insane, but we appreciate your insanity right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. $500 super chat. You want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Boogie, great season ahead. Looking forward to seeing this channel rise with our Vols. GBO, let's start 5-0 and then pull the upset of the decade and beat Bama. Thank you, James. I'm just going to leave that up there for a while. That's ridiculous. $500 is ridiculous. I'm going to go update the leaderboard. Snake, you're the yin to my yang. I'm the ultimate sunshine pumper. I get excited around here. What are the odds? How likely is it that Tennessee starts? Let's take baby steps to get there. September 4-0. You're going to beat Ball State. You're going to beat Akron. Can they beat Pitt on the road? And can they beat Florida? Snake, what do you think?
They can beat them. I really think we're going into Florida undefeated. We should beat Florida, but we can't. So
don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't. Man,
Come on now.
Come on, man.
I've lived.
Don't say that.
You done stole the only feeling I've got left, man. You're tap dancing on the only feeling I got left.
We're going
Even
in
my
there.
cousins
We're
who
gonna
live
beat
in
Pitt,
Florida
yeah.
are not thinking that we're going to lose that game.
We have to beat Pitt, like you said.
If you don't beat Pitt, then it is a real concern for Florida. I will say that.
Exactly.
That's the
2
thing
weeks
too.
ago.
Go ahead, Dauber.
2 weeks ago on the Wednesday show, I said it's a momentum thing. You beat Florida, and that momentum builds, and it's every game after that it becomes that much bigger. I
agree. Josh Pate had a show about that today or the other day, I think, talking about if Tennessee starts out 4-0, the expectations go from 8 wins till then 9. They're wanting 10. If something falls off on the end of the year and there's injuries happen, will the fan base then want Heupel, on the chopping block? And I sure hope not. But yeah, the expectations will rise if we start at 4-0, just like they did last year when we played Ole Miss in Neyland.
I think they're already there.
For some.
I think it was a morning show the other morning, and I said, put your predictions in the chat. And there's a lot of people out there that saying their expectation is 10-2. And I always come back with, is that your expectation or is that the ceiling? And sometimes I think people get it twisted. Sammy P, what do you think about that? 10-2, is that realistic, or do you think people get a little too excited?
10-2 is definitely the ceiling. What's realistic would be 8-4 to 9-3. Anything below 8 wins is not really a disappointment, but it's kind of a relook at how it happened. If we go 7 or less, but Hendon Hooker's out the entire season and Joe Milton still can't hit the broadside of a barn and is running out of bounds, then it's understandable.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, Robert? What do you think? Do you think this fan base? Look, we're extremely passionate, and I say all the time, I love us and I hate us for the same reasons. What do you think this fan base turns on Josh Heupel if he goes out and wins 6-7 games?
I think like Sammy P just said, it's 7-5 if Hooker's hurt, but I realistically look at 9-3. I think we're going to split Florida, LSU. I think more heavily chance of beating Florida than LSU. So my 3 losses: LSU, Bama, and Georgia. And I've been saying that all year. As soon as the schedule came out, I'm like, these are the 3 teams right here that I think we're going to have the most trouble with.
Let me thank you again, James, for the $500. Absolutely ridiculous. We appreciate that super chat. See, I'm pretty smart, Snake. I may look dumb, sometimes I may sound dumb. I've turned the entire chat against you in a matter of 30 seconds. And that makes them like me more, and that's what I'm trying to do. But let me hit this super chat from Knoxville Predator Catcher for $20. That ain't cheap. Appreciate the $20 super chat. Score predictions from everyone. 63-10 is my pick. I'll skip myself, Dauber, and Xavier. We made our predictions last night on the live stream. Snake, what do you got? What's your score prediction for tonight?
I'm thinking 45-50. I think we can put up. I don't think we're getting in the 60s. And then I'm interested to see what we can do on defense. So I'm thinking maybe like 18. So I'm going to say 48-18.
What do you got, Wayne?
I've still got the same thing I've been saying. 63-10. Same thing as you said. I wrote it out in the chat, and as soon as I wrote it out, you said it right after it. And I was like, wow, great minds think alike. But I've also got a bet on DraftKings going on where they've got Tennessee with 9.5 minus under in the first quarter. And will they be minus 24, meaning up by 24 at halftime? And I put a bet on both of those. I think that Tennessee's going to be up by 10 at the end of the first quarter, and I think they'll be up by 24 by halftime. That's my prediction, and I think the final score is 63-10.
What do you got, Sammy P?
Like I put in the comments on that predictions video, I got 63-14. I feel like we'll dominate them in the first half, but once we put like the third string in the fourth quarter, they get 2 quick touchdowns because they'll probably have their starters still out there.
Robert, what do you got? Give me your prediction.
I'm thinking 49-3. I think the interior of our defensive line is going to surprise some people this year. I think Omari Thomas is going to show out. I think Elijah Simmons has come along good. We got to remember the first year a lot of those kids were there. You know, Cornbread was their position coach for the last half of the year.
Yeah.
So I think they've had a lot of development over last year and this year, and I think they're going to show out this year.
Jordan, what do you got? Give us your prediction. Give me a little something.
59-0. They'll put up 49 by halftime.
Dang, he said laying the goose egg.
Wow, nice.
I think that I would be more excited about that than maybe anything else that could happen is if they manage to shut out Ball State. Thank you, Jordan Burgess, for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate that support. We're over 400 people, 415 people watching live on this tailgate show. Just want to remind you guys that we will be live immediately following the game within a matter of minutes. When the clock hits 0, we'll get dialed up. Myself, Snake, Xavier, Dauber are going to be going live with the post-game show. But we appreciate you guys hanging out. Do make sure you hit that thumbs up. It's quick, free, easy, helps the channel. You ain't got to be like Robert. Not everybody wants to be like Robert, but maybe we can't be like Robert. You don't have to give $500. But hitting that thumbs up is free and easy, and I would appreciate it. Also, go check out our merchandise. The season is underway. You need to pick up some Talkin VAWLS merch. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. I know you guys want to be rocking these Beat Bama shirts, Beat Florida, Beat Georgia. Let somebody know that we are Kentucky's daddy. The SEC Network actually replaying the Kentucky game earlier today. Sat there and watched the whole thing and got a little excited about Jabari Small. But anyway, go check out the merch again, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Link is also in the description below. I come back to the chat and half the people are gone. Where'd everybody go? Joe Bird. Who left? Who did we lose? It might have been Robert's internet.
Robert, yeah. He's on the road.
But going back to that Kentucky game, though, like I said, we got to keep in mind, though, they're on the rise just like us, too. And I'm not saying I'm scared of them or anything like that, but we can't sleep on them, though. We really can't sleep on them.
Joe Bird with a $3 super sticker. Thank you, Joe Bird, for that. It is. Let's see. I can see it. It is a dancing pair with a headband giving us a thumbs up. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate the $3 tip. Jeff Puckett for 20. Thank you, Jeff, for the super chat. Normally, Florida is in the Vols' head, but this staff and team has a different mentality. Vols will do it. Let me get Dustin in here. What's up, Dustin? Glad to have you on the show. What do you think about that? You think this coaching staff is going to have Florida's number when we get to the end of September?
Man, we need to get over that hump big time. I know we beat them in 2016, but before then it was a long, long drought. We've got enough of those across the board. So I think this game for me and the South Carolina game are kind of similar because a lot of people are doubting that we can, get over that hump with Florida, and a lot of people are picking South Carolina to upset us. So I think the real key is if we're mentally ready for both of those games to get over that hump and then not let one sneak up on us at the end of the year in South Carolina.
Do you think – go ahead, Dauber.
I was going to say that's the thing. You've got to win the games you're supposed to win, because there are what we count up 5 games that are kind of a toss-up game.
About 5 of them, yeah.
So you can't let one that you should win slip away. And you get to the end of the season there after you go through the gauntlet. Those are really games that if everybody's healthy, you should be favored in. So you got to close those out. South Carolina is going to be a tough game. And I'll say what I said the other night about Kentucky. Kentucky is a much improved football team.
Yes.
And I got a lot of grief in the chat for that. They're a much improved football team by Kentucky standards.
Right.
Not compared to top tier of the SEC. Stoops has done a really good job, and he's getting better talent. But, Tennessee should be head and shoulders above Kentucky.
Well, yeah, it's just like I just said just a few minutes ago. Yeah, like I said, they're on the rise just like us, like they've kind of been through the same kind of crap that we've been through. So that's why I said, like, you cannot sleep on them. Like, I'm not scared of them or anything, and I think we can handle them this year. But if you go back and look at last game, last season, I didn't expect for it to be a blowout like that. So let's not say if that's going to happen again this year. But yeah, I agree with you, Dob. Like I said, Kentucky's on the rise just like we are. So.
Well, that's the only thing that worries me is because you have the games like Kentucky, South Carolina, even Pitt, Florida. There's another one, LSU. Those are the toss-up games, and a lot of people are going ahead and chalking those up as wins already, and that's one of the losses I have at 8-4 for us, because you got to think these guys are still kids, and are every week they're going to come out, have everything locked in, ready to go. I don't know. It seems like every year, even Tennessee in '98, they slipped up against Arkansas. Lucky. Billy Ratliff jumped on that fumble when Sterner tripped and fell. So
that's why I talk about a team like,
and I think it will happen.
I talk about a team like Ohio State. If they came to the SEC, they would still be good. They would be at the top tier of the SEC. They would not go undefeated, 1 loss, 2 losses. The gauntlet of the SEC is so difficult, and that's why I agree, Wayne, and it's something that me and Eric Kane talked about. Like, he's very dialed in kind of with where I'm at, 8-4, and it's for that reason. We see Georgia, Alabama, LSU as losses, and like you're saying there's no way you're going through that gauntlet. Whether people get mad at me or not for saying South Carolina is going to be better than people think, Kentucky, you even throw Missouri in there, man. You throw Missouri, Pitt, Florida. There's so many games that are losable. That's what puts me at 8-4.
Well, anytime you go on the road in the SEC, it's gonna be a tough game.
Exactly.
I don't care where you're going. You're going on the road. You've got a hostile environment. Even at Vanderbilt, they're going to be booing and yelling against you. All 15 of them.
Right, and claiming it's Thursday.
I'm gonna say what. One thing we need to do this season is checker Vandy Stadium, just as to show y'all are a dead program. I swear, their last actual true fan is my grandfather, and when he dies, I'll be the last Vandy fan to ever face this earth. I'm taking him to that game for his Christmas gift. He wants to go, and I said, I'll get you tickets for Christmas.
Let's talk about Vandy, because David, and I think David's been a little sarcastic here. Vandy goes out west. They go out to the island. They put a beating on Hawaii. All of a sudden, everybody is acting like Vanderbilt is Alabama. It's blowing my mind that people are acting like they're that good. It's like Hawaii is awful. They're absolutely terrible. Like people are messaging me. People are messaging me saying, "Boogie, we got to worry about Vanderbilt now." And I'm like, "No, we don't."
Boogie,
I
we got to worry.
You know who they play this week?
Who they play?
Elon.
Oh God. But yeah, Boog, I was in the
Never heard
Facebook
of 'em.
chat, and then like I seen that, I was just like, well, did you see what I said where Vandy dropped like 300 million just to like renovate, their whole campus, like the football stadium and basketball and all that stuff. And I commented, and I was just like, why does Vandy act like they just won the SEC national championship? Like come on now, Hawaii is garbage, horrible.
They think they're at the top.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they
So
make a
I
DVD
seen that. I
the
thought it was
last
funny.
time they beat us? A DVD?
I think so. I'm not
Goodness
sure.
gracious.
I know for a while they had the coach's vest in a case. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
That's why we need Juwan Jennings back. You know what I'm saying? To stomp on some players' faces.
Oh.
Well,
Xavier wanting that and suplexes.
I mean, the Vanderbilt head coach, he did come out and say that they were apparently the best football program in the United States. So I guess they are. They beat up on little bitty Hawaii. So I guess now we got to fear them. I think now, I don't know, man. I think they might blow us out by 100. I don't know, man. I'm scared.
Listen, there might be better high school teams in Nashville than Vanderbilt.
They're not even the best team in Middle Tennessee. Didn't they lose to MTSU at
They'd
their own
lose
stadium?
to David Lipscomb if they played them.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Look, it's bad enough. Hold on.
They played them.
It's bad enough that it's bad enough that my hometown college, ETSU, beat them. If that's not saying something, then I don't know what is. ETSU was able to beat Vandy.
They almost lost to UConn.
Chattanooga would beat Vandy.
That was the problem. They only beat them by a field goal that went in by the grace of God. That was the problem. You almost lost to a horrendous UConn
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, the frickin' Mocs would beat Vanderbilt.
I believe it.
Speaking of East Tennessee and Chattanooga, apparently they're ranked in the I keep confused. FCS.
The FBS. Yeah, them and ETSU both are.
Yeah.
Wow. ETSU and UTC both are ranked ahead of Jackson State. I think they're like 11th and 12th. Jackson State's 15th. But they've all got to beat North Dakota State in the FBS. I think that's who it is. That team, they've won it like the past 2 or 3 years, and they've got like a Alabama thing going up there in that division.
Is this where you guys wait for me to drive the show? I'm just letting you all talk and listening.
I seen the comment. It said take another shot. So.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh, Xavier's not going to make it back.
All right,
here I will with you.
See a chug, take a shot, or hey, let's say see a chug, take a chug, whatever it is. I say, hey, go Big Orange.
When the post-game show is just me, Dauber, and Snake, everybody's going to know why.
He's going to be crawling on the floor. It's going to be great.
Hey, just send me the link. I'll tune in on
that's
break.
my first beer of the day. I'm fine.
We'll start taking super chats for shots for Xavier. $50 super chats mean Xavier takes a shot.
What about that 500 from earlier?
Xavier will be trashed before the game starts.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love to turn up and have fun, man. Like I said, look, if it's football or anything else like that, I love to have fun, man. I love to turn up and have fun.
Nothing wrong with
that.
that.
There goes Robert. Yep.
Jordan's going to take a shot driving down the road.
If y'all could listen.
No.
Former VFL. No, I'm not that stupid. Former.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
And
again,
he's got my
last
curse.
time.
He's got my curse.
I know we're gonna have to get Jordan some better internet. Hey, look, it's a fan call-in show. It's not going to be clean. It's not going to be professional. That's what makes it fun, man. Giving you guys the opportunity to come on here, hanging out. We're about 20 minutes away from kickoff. If you want to join the show, the link is out there on the community tab on YouTube. You can go click it, go check it out. Don't forget to come back immediately following the game. That'll be the more I use the term professional very loosely. Myself, Dauber, Snake, Xavier going to be going live right after the game for the post-game show. Make sure you guys come back. And do me a favor. I will tweet out, I don't know, in the fourth quarter sometime that we're going live. Help us out, retweet it, share it. Let's see how many people we can blow up this dang post-game show with Ball State. It's been a long 8 months. I made that video earlier today talking about game day. We should all have a sour taste in our mouth after that Purdue game, Wayne. We're ready for some football. That Purdue game made a long 8 months.
That was a win.
I'm still a touchdown. Still a touchdown.
It was a win. Yes,
it was a win.
Even Josh Pate said it was a win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh
that's the
Pate
crazy
even
thing.
called us winners on that daggone bowl game. Come on.
Yeah.
Stupid officials.
There we go. I don't know what happened.
You got.
But anyways,
that time, Jordan.
I don't know what happened. But anyways, I was going to say congratulations to former VFL and my cousin-in-law, number 60, Austin Sanders, who played from 2013 to 2016. He was a 4-star recruit out of Bradley Central High School. He just recently became a father.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congrats.
Yeah, he didn't get to play much. He was mainly a backup.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh. Uh-oh. They're back.
Sex bots are in here.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not a party until they show up.
Now it's a pregame party.
Okay.
They're following you, Xavier.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll give them a shot.
You turning up, they starting to follow.
That's right.
What's up, Cody? What's going on, buddy? What are you looking forward to tonight?
Blowout.
A blowout. You're a man of very little words. You come on to the fan call-in, everybody's excited, hype, and I'm like, Cody, break it down for me. You're like, they're gonna win. I got to bring out that inner personality from you, Cody.
He's just very calm.
It's very interesting that the porn bots showed up, and then look who's here. Gavin the Gator shows up shortly thereafter. Weird how that works out. Good to see Gavin in the chat, even though he's a Gator fan. Somebody came at me this week and said that I don't allow other fan bases to come into this channel, that I block them immediately. It's kind of weird that Gavin the Gator's here.
Gavin the Gator,
I did want to say this. I hope Gavin the Gator, I hope he doesn't masturbate, seeing how he brought the corn bar with him. I hope he doesn't masturbate like the Florida fans clap. Like the Florida fans clap. Bless his heart.
Wayne, it's a family show, Wayne.
That wasn't that bad.
There's children listening, by God.
Come on, man.
Oh,
that wasn't that bad. I didn't curse or anything. I tried to keep it PG-13 anyway.
Hey, and you know what he's talking about? Hey, Boog, you know he's talking about that love and hate fan base? Well, this is a prime example of it.
I am not responsible for what gets said on the fan call-in show. What's up, Cody Silvers? Thanks for jumping on, buddy. What's going on?
How much, guys? How are you guys?
Doing good. What are you looking forward to tonight? What do you want to see out of this football team week 1 against Ball State?
I want to replicate the other Cody, a blowout.
Oh, God. I got two Codys. Between the two of them, maybe we'll get a complete sentence out of them.
Give me 3.
Cody Silvers is rocking the UT hockey jersey.
Yeah, got to rock it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm down here in Texas. Got to do what we can.
Wait a minute. There's hockey fans in Texas?
The Dallas Stars, man.
The Stars, man.
Stars.
The Dallas Cowboys.
I love how y'all. I love how y'all acted like you were going to rattle off all these famous hockey teams in Texas. You're like, oh, the Dallas Stars and the Stars.
Go Braves!
Yeah, how many players on the Dallas Stars are from Texas? I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Don't even know.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
What's up, UT? Oh no, we're full. Jordan, you care if I drop you off? Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. I want to make sure we get UT punking on.
All righty, have a good one, and let's go to the SEC championship this year. Have a good.
Love it. Thanks for hanging out, Jordan.
Yes, sir.
What's up, UT Punkin? Uh-oh, here's a man with personality. What do you want to see tonight, Punkin?
Oh, man, I just want to see Hendon Hooker just light up the scoreboard. That's what I really want to see. I want to see him complete about, 25 passes, solid ones, all over the field. And then hopefully Milton will come in and just hopefully pray to God he'll hit like a 60-yard bomb and actually hit the target. That would be just awesome. Kind of like a little redemption arc for Milton.
That's what I wanted in that Ole Miss game, man. When he had to come in, I was like, all right, this is the redemption story. And then it was just the ultimate disappointment.
I mean, he did hit Tillman in the end zone. If he would have just had a little lower.
Yeah.
Yep. We were close.
UT Punkit, I'm just going to go ahead and say this, bro. Please don't take no disrespect to it. You know who you remind me of, bro?
Oh, Lord have mercy, Xavier.
What?
You look like Bam Margera, bro. You really do. You look like Bam. You look like Bam Margera.
Man, I would take
You
Bam
don't look
Margera
like
any
the
day over being
out
told
there.
what I was growing up.
Like he
I got
does. Like,
Andy
does his
Baldakis.
face kind of look like Bam Margera? Like he kind of does to me.
Xavier takes 2 shots to open the show and then starts putting people
And he
on
starts
blast.
hallucinating.
Is that Bam Majera?
I didn't know you
I
was
was
a
gonna
UT
wear
fan.
this.
Oh,
My head's too damn fucking fat.
I hope they
Wait,
bring
now
those
this-
out this year.
Awesome.
I really hope
No,
they
no.
bring those out this year, though.
Oh yeah, that's like my favorite uniform they have is that smoky uniform. So it's gonna be awesome if they bring that out.
Does that have the bar in it, or can you actually put it on?
Oh no, you can put it on. If I did
No,
300
no.
pounds.
You can put it on right now.
All right.
He said his head was too big for it. Oh no!
Oh, it's
that's
perfect fit. That's a
Oh,
perfect fit.
Oh my gosh! Dude, that's awesome.
That's the personality.
But yeah, man,
About
the
to
good
get
stuff
about
is starting.
mine won't fit me.
Make sure y'all catch the after show. If y'all haven't seen the after show before,
That's Peyton Manning's
it's
helmet.
banger. So y'all have a great evening. Go Balls.
Go Balls.
Later, Pumpkin. Thanks for jumping on, buddy. All right, we're less than 15 minutes away. I think it's about time to wrap up the Tailgate show. It's always a blast. I love coming on here, giving you guys the platform, giving you guys a voice. If you want to be a part of the show, we're going to do this every single Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a fan call-in show just like this. It's going to be loose, fast, and out of control. Who knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be a good time. It's a way to give you guys the platform to come on and hang out, all the members of the channel. We appreciate that you contribute financially to what we're trying to do. So I'm committed to doing that fan call-in show every single Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Don't forget to come back immediately after the game. Like I said, the 4 of us right here across the top, myself, Dauber, Snake, Xavier, we're going to be going live right after the game for the post-game show. Everybody go sub up Snake COG Sports Cards if you're into ball card collecting. They do a great job over there. Make sure you go sub him up. Aaron, a.k.a. Matt, for 5. Thank you for the super chat. 66-10, Vols, GBO, chug, chug, chug. Xavier, you want to take another shot or no? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We gotta get out of here. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you to all the listeners that came on. Thank you for Snake, Dauber, Xavier for being my wingman. MD Vols becomes a member of the channel. Thank you for that support. We'll see you guys right back here, right after kickoff, or right after the game wraps up, right after Tennessee wins 63-10. For Sammy P, for the Waniac, for Cody Branch, for the 2 silent Codys, for Xavier Snake Dauber, my name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
Go Big Orange.
Go Ball!
Get that dub.